Hi, welcome to Shmirchik Fetcher's Corner. So, Candace Owens, again, she's at it. I need to make a correction from my last video. I said that now Candace Owens knows what it feels like to be, her life threatened every day. But no, she doesn't really get it, right? I get death threats all the time on my channel, especially from Muslims, Islamists, right? And from those people who are Christian, and they claim to be for Gaza, right? But I made a mistake last time, because last time Candace Owens, I said, now she knows what it feels like because she gets an online death threat. Now she knows what it feels like to be a Jew every day. No, bitch. Now you don't know what it feels like to be a Jew, because Jews get slashed in their face, they get punched in their face, their wigs get pulled off, they get attempted rapes in the street, right? Robbed, mugged, right? Killed. Synagogues get attacked. We know what it's like to be under threat. Candace, I know, it's really hard for you to get a death threat, right? As if you're the only one in the world that gets a death threat in the entire internet, right? And you're so shaken up and traumatized. But guess what, bitch? Guess what? You don't know what it feels like to be under real threat. Just go to the Jewish community and be a Jew for one day, and you'll see what it feels like when your child is walking down the street and gets threatened by some anti-Semite calling him a baby killer, calling our children baby killers, right? So let's go and see her whimper and whine over getting a death threat online. Oh, poor thing. Boo-hoo. After you called for vengeance for Gaza, boo-hoo. After 2 Jewish people were murdered outside an Israeli, they were diplomats in Washington at an Israeli event, Israeli Jewish event, Zionist event. Boo-hoo, Candace. Cry, bitch. Cry.
Someone did indeed try to kill me, was plotting to kill me while I was on break. The FBI opened a case, and I'm going to tell you about that. I was not happy with the way
are you so sad, Candace?
that this went
How's
down.
it feel?
I hope that I can get more information, particularly from those of you who live in New Jersey, because it seems that a lot of the assaults on my life have been coming from that area. What happened?
Are you sad? Are you scared, Candace? Candace, are you scared? Are you scared to be threatened by people? Are you scared? Are you trembling? Are you shaking? Are you traumatized? Are you freaked out? I mean, you have lots of money. You can hire bodyguards. Why don't you, right? Oh, but the Jewish community, we're such a threat to your life. Wow. Let's go see what else she has to say.
On September 4th of last year, and a series of events was I went on Piers Morgan to debate Rabbi Shmuley after he was calling me anti-Semitic, and
he was actually really nice to you, Candace, but you couldn't see that because you can't see past your own nose.
Here is exactly what I said that warranted, according to this person who was running this group chat, him to try to kill me. So here.
Oh, really? Did he come to your face with a knife and try to stab you, Candace? No. So it's an online threat. So calm down. Do you know what I'm saying? Calm down, Candace. Why are you overreacting? Why are you overreacting, Candace? I mean, you just called for vengeance for Gaza, and then right after you said that, a day later, 2 people got murdered for being Jews. But, you don't care, right? And the person who got one of them was actually Christian, who happened to be about to propose to a Jewish woman, right? Whatever, it's intermarriage, but who cares, right? But they both got murdered they were targeted for being Jews. And you called for vengeance of Gaza, and you stand with Palestine, and you speak nonsense and lies about the Jewish community. You are a vile, disgusting, despicable human. Do I care that your life was threatened? No, because our lives are threatened every single day when we walk outside our door. Our children's lives are threatened every single day when we step outside our door, right? Just because we're Jews, and you come after the Jewish community and lie about us.
Here is what I said to Rabbi Shmuley on September 4th of last year. Rabbi Menachem Shmirchik, he said he was his...
Well, here she goes, smearing the most holy rabbi that the world leaders came to consult with. He made a huge difference to the entire Jewish nation, and she's going to bash him. She's a sick, vile human being.
And his friend. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with Rabbi Shmirchik, there were some Jews who believed that he was and is the Messiah. So
you have a problem with that? It's a Jewish concept, bitch. I know your kind stole our scriptures and did copy-paste, and then you decide who's the Messiah, but bitch, I'm sorry, We are the ones who know who's the Messiah and who's not. If we got it wrong, we got it wrong this time. But it's still up for debate. But you know nothing, Candace. You know nothing.
Christ, but believing that
Christ is a bastard and his mom was a hoe, and that's all there is to Christianity.
That rabbi was his Messiah. Now, you may remember in the news recently, there was this radicalized faction of the Lubavitch Orthodox community in Brooklyn that were digging tunnels in Brooklyn and hurling benches at police officers.
You know what, bitch? Lay off my community, you sick piece of trash. That's what you are.
Well, and by the way,
Lay
this
off
is
my
per the
community.
Times of Israel. That faction of individuals are followers of Rabbi Shmirchik.
Listen, in every single group you'll have nutcases. But even those nutcases in the Jewish community are not violent, right? You'll have like 1 or 2 people that are violent throwing benches. But in every single community, let's go look into your backyard. There's a reason why you didn't want to even marry a black man, Candace. Never mind the fact that you might be a lesbian, apparently. We don't know. Or maybe you're a man, allegedly. Right? Apostate prophet says that about you. I don't know, right? So, Candace Owens, like, maybe, just maybe, you didn't want to marry black men because you don't like your own community. So maybe look into your own backyard before you start pointing fingers, right?
What did Rabbi Schneerson preach? Well, he preached Jewish supremacism, the hatred of all.
Listen, bitch, you're Christian. What do you think Christianity is? You think that Jews is going to die. Jews are going to, when Christ comes, all Jews are going to hell. You're one to talk. Pointing fingers. Wow, what a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite, Candace.
All non-Jews. And you don't have to take my word for it, because if I said it, they would...
Candace is smirking. She's so sly and snide. She's full of contempt for the Jews. Look at that smirk. Just ask ChatGPT what that microaggression, that micro-contemptuous little smirk is.
Say that's anti-Semitism. You should instead take the word of the 2 Jewish professors.
It's so funny, the Muslims and the Christians pointing fingers at the Jews. The Muslims want an Islamic caliphate and convert Christians and Jews and everybody to Islam. And the Christians think that everybody needs to be Christian, right? And that the Jews are demonic. And they believe that the Jews are the Antichrist, right? We are cursed and we're the devil, synagogue of Satan. And they believe that we're going to hell because we don't believe in Jesus, right? And many other horrible things. And the Christians have been killing Jews because they're supremacists. But point fingers, Candace, right? Don't talk about your own community, your own black community. Don't talk, you had mixed children because you're ashamed of your own, to look into your own backyard. But you're pointing fingers, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of person you are. Instead of making real change inside your black community, instead of marrying a black man, having black children, fixing the black communities, helping them, helping the poor, helping the education system, you just spend your time online slandering and gossiping about everybody else and pointing fingers and just being a rude, obnoxious, silly, hateful, venomous, full of vitriol and full of gossip. It's all, you're like a cheap tabloid. That's all you are. Cheap gossip tabloid. That's all you are. You give nothing to the world. You contribute nothing to the world. And all you do is point fingers, right? All you do is try to point fingers. And I wonder what's going on in your personal life. You know what I'm saying? Like, what could make someone so hateful?
Professors who translated his work. Those authors' names were Israel Shahak and Norton Mezvinsky. And their book was entitled Jewish Fundamentalism in Israel. And it caused an insane reaction in my life, right? Pretty much.
Are you so sad, Candace? How does it feel to be under threat? How does it feel? Do you feel scared? Yeah? I don't think you feel scared. I think you just, it's just a death threat. I got death threats. People try to dox me where I live. I don't care. I'm not afraid. I'm not a bitch, and I'm not a wimp. I'm not a whining little wimpy imp like you, right? Like, I have a thick skin, you know, for the most part, you know. Yeah, I have sensitivities, but everybody has weaknesses. But nobody, you just need to hire your high-profile person. All you need to do is hire bodyguards. It's not as if you are short on cash, right? You're rich. You're in one of the top. You're in the elites, right? And you're complaining and whining and bitching. Like, get over yourself.
Days after this, YouTube completely demonetized me, and it was led...
You sad, Candace? Does it hurt?
...by an account on X called Awesome Jew, who was telling people to mass report my YouTube channel.
Oh, that must be so difficult, Candace.
And we were able to learn that that Awesome Jew account, the person who was running it, lives in New Jersey, okay?
Well, I mean, Jewish people are not exactly your fan because you're such an anti-Semite and a raging Nazi. So why wouldn't like most Jewish people don't care about you because you're irrelevant. Most Jewish people don't give a rat's end about you. They don't give a rat's tail about you. You're irrelevant. You are not that important, Candace. I know you're a narcissist and a little psychopath, and you think that the world is revolving around you, but you don't matter to the Jewish community. The fact that this guy, he was paying attention to you, he got problems. You know what I'm saying? And people like me who are on YouTube and things pop up, right? I just notice your trashy channel pop up, right? And so, oh, she got a death threat from a Jew. Oh, this is so clickbait, right?
Then on September 10th, this is according to the Department of Justice, there was a person who posted a video making threats against my life, saying that he was going to kill me. And then on May 6th, we find out that this individual pled guilty. And after he pled guilty, they finally informed me of the name of this individual, and his name is Chaim Braverman, and yes, he is connected to the Lubavitchers. He said this in his video.
Oh, so she wants to connect that, you know what I'm saying? Oh, the Lubavitcher people are bad, because there's one crazy lunatic that has a website, and is threatening her life, you know what I'm saying? Because he's crazy, and he's probably mentally ill and sick, and he probably caused a lot of grief to his own family, but oh, he's from the Lubavitch movement, as if anybody from the Jewish community is violent, right? Like, of course you always have those people, because we're humans, but as a whole, we're not like your communities, Candace, who have gunfights as a hobby, who run around killing each other for sport. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's your community. We're not like your community who don't have fathers, right? We know who our father is, Candace.
You'll get what's coming to you. I've never met someone that I could effing kill you right now. He then had a steel bat in his hands and said that he was going to kill me with a steel bat. Said that he would beat me with that he wouldn't even stop, that he would kill me until
He's crazy. You don't see? He's a redhead and he's crazy.
Was dead. Tips at Candace.
He's insane. He probably beats his family up just because he happens to come your way. Every group has crazy people, but as a whole, we're peaceful people. Okay, so one lunatic came after you. Aw, cry me a river, Candace. Cry. As if you don't have as if you don't live in a gated community in a fancy mansion, right? As if you don't have money for bodyguards. Like, cry me a river. Us Jewish people, we walk down the street and the mothers are afraid because you have pro-Palestine people with the Palestine flag coming and beating their children up and slashing mothers walking down the street, stabbing fathers, right? Shooting up synagogues. Like, that's who you condone, Candace Owens. So, do I feel bad for you? No, bitch. I don't feel bad.
You can find anything about Chaim Braverman, and I am allowed to give a statement, and I am going to obviously be asking that just to the full extent of the law
evil
that he is prosecuted. This is insane. Someone did indeed try to kill
the evil Jews. One Jew goes after. One Jew threatens her life, right? He's crazy, obviously. Oh, the evil Jew, he's from the Chabad movement, blah, blah, blah. Candace, cry us a river. Cry me a fucking river, okay? Cry us a river. There's no tears for you, Candace. You can cry for us. Cry. I'm here for your tears, Candace, right? Of course, I don't condone violence, right? And I don't condone this person's behavior. I don't condone death threats because I get death threats all the time on YouTube, right? And I'm a Jew, so I'm fair play, right? Like, I'm a target that's on my back. But you, Candace Owens, give me a fucking break. Give us all a break.